Welcome to ObjectHub. ObjectHub takes the principles behind microservices to break up monolithic applications into small reusable components and applies this principle not just to the logic tier where services usually reside, but also to the other layers of an application. For this, we provide a wide range of objects that can be used as building blocks for composing applications. In this video, I'll show you how to create a simple application with ObjectHub. This application will calculate a shipping rate based on the weight of a product. First, we sign up for a free account through our main ObjectHub page. After sign up, we see our repository of open source objects. We create our own objects by forking any object from the object repository. To implement the business logic of our application, I take a micro-library object from here and fork it. I name this object Calculate Shipping Rate. Micro-libraries are small snippets of reusable JavaScript code. I'll define a method getRate in this library and define some very simple logic to calculate the shipping rate based on a provided weight. I pin this object, which will add it to the pinboard for later use. Now I develop a user interface for the app. For this, I go back to our repository and this time fork a micro app object. I name it Shipping Rate App. Micro app objects are small independent user interface components and consist of small snippets of HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. I'll start with defining some simple HTML. Next, I add a bit of JavaScript logic. I can use jQuery to implement some user interaction. To calculate the shipping rate, I can grab the micro-library we developed earlier by opening the browser and then dragging and dropping the micro-library onto my code. Now I call the getRate method to calculate the rate and pass it the weight. Finally, I display the result. I can preview this app as well. This shows the UI and is fully functional. To complete the development of this little app, I can deploy it for end users and testers. This packages the app with all its dependencies into a version. This version does not change if I do some changes to the micro app. Exactly what we would want for production. I can grab a link to the deployed version that I can give to my users. If I open it, I can see my app and use it. I can also download the app or upload it to my own Amazon S3 bucket. This completes the development of our little application, but I want to show one more thing, and that is the development of a microservice. For this, I again go to the repository of open source objects and now fork a microservice object. Microservice objects allow developing services that will run on Amazon Lambda. For this, we provide a very minimal API that you can see in our documentation. Here I can again use the same library I used for my micro app to get the shipping rate. And I can test the service by providing some simple input. The service will then run on the Amazon Lambda infrastructure. Like micro apps, I can also deploy microservices and package them into production versions. I get an endpoint of the service that is hosted on ObjectHub. Or I can download a zip file with all the files that make up the service or push it to my own AWS account. As you could see, developing an ObjectHub means creating small objects and then combining these to compose applications. I've shown 3 types of objects in this video, but ObjectHub provides a whole bunch more. For instance, powerful objects to manage your application data, such as data and database objects. Please find more info on this on our documentation. Thank you for watching this video, and we are looking forward to seeing you on ObjectHub soon.